to let you stop me anymore. We're talking about Sydney now.
All right. Sorry.
So anybody who thought she was going to take a little while to get adjusted to the 400 hurdles after running the high hurdles, we're in for a rude awakening. Sydney McLaughlin runs 52:83, one of her fastest times ever. In fact, it was faster than her trials U.S. champs race in 2019 when she was runner-up to Dalilah Muhammad when Muhammad ran the world record. So all is well in the McLaughlin world. She's obviously now a lock to make the team, as if she wasn't before, but we hadn't seen it yet. She looked fine. Going over hurdle 9, looked like she chopped her steps a bit. Other than that, looked really clean, looked really good. Muhammad this weekend ran a 54.5, so she ran a little bit faster than before. But I think we're looking at a McLaughlin, Muhammad, Little team in some order.
Yeah, I remember there was a time where like, could Little win the 400 hurdles? It's like, that's gone now. Little's not winning the 400 hurdles. McLaughlin is going to be the favorite, if not. I mean, Muhammad, we have to give still like the. Mm-hmm. She's done it before. She's world record holder and Olympic champion. But I guess, who would you say is the favorite? Is it Muhammad who has done in the past? Is it McLaughlin who's run fast now? Or is it Little who's kind of just running consistently quick multiple times?
For the trials?
Yeah. What's your order?
I think right now I would take Sydney McLaughlin.
Me too.
Trials. And you can say recency bias, but here's the thing. 2019, she wasn't that far behind her. It's not like there was this huge gap between McLaughlin and Muhammad. In fact, McLaughlin beat her a couple times. Now Muhammad won when it counts at the trials and at the World Championships. Broke the world record twice, but we're only a few days away. So I think McLaughlin is the favorite going into Eugene. Now, what does that mean for the Olympics? I don't think a whole heck of a lot, because then you got a bunch of time then to get ready. We don't really remember the trials champion that much, particularly if the Olympic champion finished second or third at the trials. But for this race coming up in 2 weeks, I'd take McLaughlin because she looked real good, and we just haven't seen that yet in 2021 from Muhammad.
Do you think we're going to see a bunch of racing between the trials and the Olympics?
Do I think we're going to see a bunch of racing between the trials and the Olympics?
By people who make the team?
Yes. I think so. I think there's enough opportunities in Europe. I think there's going to be, because it's in Tokyo, there's going to be a desire to get overseas, perhaps quicker. I don't know, man. I've been wrong on all this guessing who's going to race when and how many races are going to be, because I didn't think anybody would really go overseas. And then so many Americans were in Doha and in Gateshead. Like, I've been wrong on a lot of this, and we just haven't been out there as much to talk to people.
Nice. I just wonder, because I'm looking at is this Sydney? Yeah, Sydney's 2019 400 hurdles. Like, it's kind of like she ran her first 400 hurdles on June 7th, and I was like, that seems kind of late. But comparing it to in 2019, she had only run 2 400 hurdles by June 13th, right?
Yeah, but look at what trials was last year.
Exactly.
Trials
that's
was
what
end of July.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think that's probably why things are kind of shifted. Why, like, hey, maybe she's recognizing, like, it's okay to not. I guess the Worlds was in October, so that is different as well. But I don't know. How many 400 hurdles did she run?
Look at it this way.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. She ran her first, go back to 2019, she ran her first 400-meter hurdle race. It looked like 7 weeks before trials, right? May 11th, she ran her first 400 hurdle race. And then the trials race was on July 27th. So about 10 weeks or so. This time, she's running her first hurdle race, 2 weeks before. Yeah. This is why I try not to put as much stock into that's her fastest debut ever, or she's never run this fast this early, because it means different things in different seasons. And the fact that she's raced a bunch in these high hurdle races, but didn't run a 400-meter hurdle race means that her debut, whenever she runs a 400-meter hurdles, is going to be different than in years past because she just hasn't done it like this before. So I don't think you can put too much stock into that other than, hey, she ran one of the fastest times of her life a couple weeks before the trials. It's reasonable to consider that she's going to run right at her PR or maybe even faster at the trials.